Works by the artist connected with Siberia is a significant part of the Novosibirsk State Art Museum collection. In the exposition of the museum, the section is devoted a whole floor where you can trace the development of the professional fine art in Siberia over the 20-21st centuries. Nikolai Grycyuk is a significant person for Novosibirsk. One can say that he is one of the main symbols of the artistic life of our city. He was one of the first and who violated the prohibitions on the search for formal expression in his paintings.
He paid great attention to the contents of his painting, not as much as it was to the form of the subject, and due to this the contents got a new sense. Later, because of that, many called him a formalist. The personal collection of Nikolai Grycyuk, which now includes 77 works, was formed over the many years of the life of the artist and after his death. It reveals to the viewers a multi-layered artistic culture of our city, and the personality of the talented master is in the focus.
Nikolai is a boy for a Far East village who went to the front and survived in the terrible war. He entered the Textile Institute. He comes to Novosibirsk, work in the House of Models, but soon devotes himself to art only. Grycyuk works as an obsessed artist painting urban landscapes. During the years, in order to be able to paint in a plein air and in winter, the artist designed for himself a mobile ski house with 3 windows and stuff inside the dilute to paint.
He gave less time, or even didn't, to depict, for example, the opera theater, things that all are proud of, but liked to choose an undercover spot, which he was really fond of. He had his unique personal perspective.
Such was the conditions Red Avenue for the Novosibirsk watercolors research was painted in 1959. It embossed the many sides images of our city in the 1950s and 1960s. The place of its avenues and cramped courtyards, the neighborhood of old houses and rapidly growing new buildings, its scenarios and seduced colors. The painting Red Avenue is one of the earliest work of the artist, where he pays a great attention to the color saturation. The accumulation and thickening of dull shades is deceptive. At first, it gives a false impression of the fullness and liveliness of the street. However, closer examination of the pictures relieves this trend. Recalling the part, the works of Nikolai Grycyuk remain modern. So shamply and reliably they convey the world views of a person in the dynamic, changeable and urban environment. His intensely bright painting are like a flower of the shore, and his workshop is a Novosibirsk place of power. Such as words that 100th anniversary of the great Siberian artist can be characterized.